What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JrTheOota. Today we finna be reacting to woman masturbates in public and then offs herself. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, smash that like button, sub up, follow my Twitch. We go live every single day. Let's get started.
Officers from the Tybee Island Police Department
Yo, RP after this video
in Tybee Island, Georgia. The police had been called by a member of the public because, according to them, a woman had walked past the caller's family tent several times and eventually had found a spot a short distance away in front of it. After placing a towel down on the sand, the caller said the woman started touching herself inappropriately.
Whoa!
I could hear moaning. As you'll see, the woman in question appears to be confused at first, but when confronted by the claims made against her, she starts to give her version of events and tries to reason with her actions.
Let's see what's going on, chat.
Nice.
How you doing, ma'am? I'm Officer Dog with Tybee. Can we speak to you for a second? We'll get you over there. Go ahead and bring your stuff. Yep.
And she was sitting with people. Yeah, she's definitely embarrassed. I mean, hell no, she's not embarrassed. If she's doing that, she's not embarrassed at all. I'm lying. Let's see what she gotta say.
Chris?
Chris?
We have Aggie on you. Yeah, can I ask what the problem is?
Alright, so someone called us. Yeah, multiple calls about you.
On the beach is wacky.
Were you supposed to be? Were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
What?
Like, what were you doing on the beach? Like prior to coming here? Prior to coming here. Were you at the beach at some point in time?
Okay, I don't understand. There was nobody. I was just sitting on my tail. Nobody was around me.
Okay, and you were over at the beach?
Like I was near the water.
Near the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, like I said, someone called.
She probably thought nobody was around her, chat. She probably was horny in GTA, thought nobody was around here. She probably was. We had 18 plus on the TikTok. Fucking GTA. She probably was horny, thought nobody was around her. Started trying to get freaky, and then got caught at Fokiani.
And they saw you doing something you weren't.
Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. I'm telling y'all.
Like I said,
She thought nobody was there. Look at her face, gang. Well, let me move the sub goal. Hold on. Yo, everybody sub up if you haven't, man. If you haven't subbed up already, everybody sub up. Everybody sub up, man. Everybody sub up. Look at her face, child. Look at her face.
And they saw you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing.
No, that's not true. Okay, look, is this something that my phone should be off for or on for?
You can, whatever you want to do. It's your right. If you want to record this conversation, you can. But we are also recording, so
okay, can you share? I mean, who did I offend? I don't understand. What did I do?
So apparently you're masturbating on the beach.
Who saw that?
I mean, a couple people.
No, they didn't. No, that's not true.
Why would they call us that?
You see, chat? She said,
Who saw that?
who saw that? Come on, bro.
A couple people.
No, they didn't. No, that's not true.
Why would they call us that?
Okay, because I was by myself. Now, I will tell you this. The only way that somebody would have called you is if it was a military operation. They're fucking doing this. Never mind. Okay, so nobody was around. Was it an anonymous call? Is this one of my buddies? Okay,
Yeah.
one of my buddies.
No, it's not one of your buddies. It's a family.
Okay, look, let me show you what I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything in the bag?
No.
Is it right if I look through it? I mean, if you can open it, and can I see the contents inside the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really understand what y'all.
We're just here because someone called and.
That's why you only speak with a lawyer?
Okay.
This is really highly offensive to me.
I got it. I got you. And that's why I'm trying to figure it out.
It's my vibrator, but I just put it in my. I was sitting on the beach, and I just. Okay. Do I get a ticket?
So.
She put her vibrator in it on the beach, and she's wearing a Jesus piece, chat. She just said that shit so normally. On the beach, though? You putting the vibrator in on the beach? Damn, Freak Bob. Fuck.
You did have a vibrator.
Listen, I was sitting on the water like this, and I just put it in there, and it was covered up, and I just had an orgasm. I'm sorry, I was stressed out.
I got you. Okay, just hang tight for me.
I'm sorry, nobody saw me. I was in the water. Okay, so if this is anonymous,
Okay. I mean, yeah.
People did see it. We didn't get a call for no reason.
I swear to God, I was sitting in the water. Nobody saw it.
I got you. Well, I mean, if nobody saw it, they wouldn't have called, right?
Nobody saw it.
Man, please, don't do this to me. Are you serious?
You want to take primary notice?
Armando can take it since he's talking.
Okay, I got you.
This is ridiculous. What am I being arrested for?
Indecent exposure.
Indecent exposure.
No, but I didn't have any of my body
Someone
parts
called.
out.
It doesn't matter. A family saw it. They had kids.
Hey, what? There
That's
was
what they call
nobody around me.
So,
That's what I'm saying, chat. She probably ain't seen nobody.
That shouldn't be in here.
No.
Okay.
well, I'm just gonna throw this in here, okay? Yeah.
GG's. She gotta walk past those people she was just eating with.
Yeah.
I'm the husband of Jesus Christ.
I ain't gonna lie, with a cross on the beach. On the beach is crazy. I'm not gonna lie though, chat. I can't blame her for doing with the cross on, cause it's like sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, no disrespect. Obviously, I love the Lord. You feel me? I love the Lord. But let's say you have a bracelet on. For example, I have this bracelet on. It says God's got this. Per Psalms 46:10. You feel me? Would I realistically take this off every time I'm getting yeeks? I'm not even trying to disrespect the Lord, you feel me? I'm just saying. I'm keeping it a whole thou wow. I'm keeping it a whole thou wow, chat. You feel me? A whole thou wow. Well, am I taking this off every time I get yeeks? No. Feel me? But on the beach is that wrong. Bro, I should, bro, but I'm saying, like, it's like on my mind, like, I'm not remembering to do that, you feel me? Like, I can't be the only one, I'm not remember, like, that's not the first thing like, you feel me? Like, I'm not remembering to do that, like, you feel me? Like, I always keep it on type shit.
Alright, awesome. Oh, it's right here? Sweet, thank you so much. What's your name? Amber?
Shaking my head, bro. Stop it, gang. I'm not gonna lie, this not even a big deal though. No way she offs herself because of this, bro. I mean, it is a big deal, but it isn't. Like, you could live from this.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's in the title where it says she offed herself after this. How much you think she got? Bro, I feel like you would only get like a few days, bro. You bond out like $500, like, or less, you feel me? First offense, like, I don't know, bro. It's definitely not no crazy shit though. I don't even think you're doing time for this, bro. Maybe probation. Maybe a week, maybe a few days.
Ma'am?
What y'all think? Decent exposure.
No, I haven't gotten an ID yet.
Possibly.
I still have it in the bag.
Nah, Chantel, I don't think so. I don't think so.
15 tagging. Can you run a Jerry 27?
Cause she's not that. You feel me? It'll be what Melly said.
Okay.
What pills those is? I mean, yeah, but I don't think she didn't mean to do that. You feel me? I feel like you only gotta do that when you're like talking to little kids, or like you get caught with a little kid, or like something like that, you know? But I get what you're saying though.
She said there's a library there.
Yeah, she said she did that.
After this video, we hopping on RP, chat. If y'all want me to, let me know. Y'all want me to hop on RP after this? Let me know.
Oh, nice.
Yes, dickhead.
That's what they call it. Oh, Jesus. Now as you're going through it, you logging everything. Yep. Okay. I mean, she admitted to it, and she said she had an orgasm on the beach and all that other good mess. So, yeah. All right. Cool. It's 6 o'clock. Alrighty. What's that? Mm-hmm. I got you.
For peeing on the, for peeing outside.
I really don't care what you did, you know. But again, someone saw it, so
I do that shit all the time, bro.
you know.
I get what you're saying though.
I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, you know, don't get caught. That's all I have to say, you know.
Nah,
So, I mean, I
word.
got nothing against you, you know.
34-year-old
That's real. If you're gonna do something like that, don't get caught. Word of bro.
Christina Ashley Revels Glick was arrested and charged with
She seemed like, I'm not gonna lie, she looked like a doctor or some shit, bro.
indecent exposure and disorderly conduct. If you're not familiar with this story, then you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's the end of it. She went through the legal process and received her punishment. In the state of Georgia, a first offence of indecent exposure is classed as a misdemeanor, so you'd be right to think that she got a slap on the wrist. But what if I told you she didn't even make it through the whole legal process, because she passed just months after her arrest? But the circumstances surrounding her death aren't as straightforward as you may think. Christina's life leading up into the beach incident had been a, quote, wild one, according to one unnamed relative.
R.I.P.
And although there isn't much information about her early life, we do know that the beach incident wasn't her first run-in with the law. She got in trouble, got herself arrested, she went to prison in Florida. It isn't entirely clear why she specifically went to prison, but we do know that she had been arrested on a handful of occasions. In 2018,
Damn.
she was accused of stealing a car, and in that same year, she was
out here thugging and bugging. Damn.
arrested a handful of times for public drunkenness. Her life prior to the 2018 arrests was far from stable. You see, she had 2 sons with 2 different men, a 19-year-old from a relationship way back in the day, and a 15-year-old from a marriage that ended in divorce in 2015. Although the divorce went through in 2015, the marriage had broken down years before. Just 6 months after the 15-year-old was born, she left the family home to go on her own journey in life. The child was left with his father. Over the years, she had little contact with...
What the fuck? She left to go on a journey in life and left him with the father? L mom, I'm not gonna lie, L mom, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck no, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Usually, I'm not gonna lie, usually it'd be the dad leaving the, you feel me? But that's not even right in general. I'm not gonna lie. If you feel me, if you could have sex with somebody in GTA, you should be able to stay in that person's life if you do have a child, you feel me? Like, not run away. I feel like leaving or running away is the easiest thing to do, rather than taking care of the baby, you feel me, being in that kid's life. And I feel like it's definitely a big difference when you have both parents and when you don't. It's a big difference, I'm not gonna lie. Big difference.
either of her children and their fathers. But on at least one occasion, she and her at the time husband rekindled. After she spent time in jail, her husband took her back, but she was wild. A short while after they got back together, she fell in with a real bad crowd. She was drinking and taking drugs.
Damn.
By 2020, Christina had made her own way in life once again, and she had been living at a property in Hinesville, Georgia. I'm not judging, but there were a lot of men, and we heard she worked at a strip club too. She was always nice to talk to, always smiled, said hello to our kids when she was coming in and out. She always paid her rent on time. In that sense, she was a model tenant.
Damn.
Then came March of 2022.
Damn, what
On the
happened?
19th, landlady Felicity Rollins contacted police to request a welfare check on Christina. She had missed her latest payment for rent. A couple of weeks had gone by and Felicity couldn't get hold of her. When police arrived, it was reported that, quote, negative contact was made. Then they left. Remember, Ashley wasn't considered a vulnerable adult in the eyes of authorities, and there were no reports to police that she could be in any sort of danger, so there wasn't much they could do about it. Over the next 12 days, Felicity continued to try and reach out to Christina, but all attempts failed. Then,
12
on the 31st
days.
of March 2022, Felicity and her boyfriend decided it was for the best to enter the property to see what was going on for themselves. It was then a gruesome discovery was made.
What happened?
I was sitting waiting in my truck when Felicity and her boyfriend came down and said,
There's a
"Something's
dead
wrong.
body
We think
in
there's
there?"
a dead body in there." They pretty much turned straight around when they opened the door. I didn't believe it. I thought they were messing, so I went up. When Felicity's family friend, Gareth White, entered the apartment, he knew straight away that someone had died. The smell alone was enough to tell him that.
Oh
And so there
my
she was,
god.
Christina decomposing on the floor in the property. She had been dead for roughly a month.
A
After an
month.
investigation, detectives concluded that she took her own life for reasons unknown.
Fuck, bro. A month in that bitch. Oh my god. That's crazy, bro. In that bitch for a month, gang. Not gonna lie, bro. Mental health is a real thing, bro. Mental health is a real thing. Make sure you got y'all mentals is right. Make sure y'all mentals is right. No cap.
But people connected to the incident
Damn.
don't really buy into that story and want police to explore the possibility that she may have been murdered. After the discovery was made, Felicity asked her sister Whitney Phillips to act on her behalf moving forward, as the incident was too much for her to handle. When Whitney entered the property, she noticed that there was blood in every room. Not only that, but there was
Blood?
other evidence to suggest foul play. There was blood in every room in the apartment, but there were other things like unopened packages, things for the apartment. Like she was expecting still to do things. Why would she be ordering stuff for the house? Why would she still be paying her bills if she was planning to end it? She was never late on rent. I didn't sleep right for a week after seeing the inside of that apartment. You could see the marks on the wall where her body had been, and on the carpet where it had laid. To me, it looked like she was panicking, trying to get away, trying to save her life. Why would she be moving through the house like that? That doesn't make no sense.
Damn.
Jonathan Johnson and his wife Jasmine, downstairs neighbours, think Christina was murdered too. The Johnsons believe they heard the actual murder taking place but didn't want to intervene because they weren't too sure. They say a man who Ashley had been seeing needs to be taken in for questioning. I believe that dude killed her. We heard a lot of commotion that one night, then we never saw her or heard her again. I asked, should we call the police? But you're not too sure sometimes. Like, if you get involved, maybe you'll get hurt too. That guy was there.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. You could have saved this girl's life, literally. You literally could have saved this girl. If not saved her life, at least got her body out of there quick. You feel me? You left that bitch in there for a month. Didn't tell nobody.
All the time, and his car was over there that night.
Hell
When we came
no.
out the next day, it was gone. That night, it was like a lot of heavy walking and moving around going on. After that, it was just silent up there. And so, it's been well over a year since police reached their conclusion. We can't rule out that they'd ever change their theory and investigate the possibility that Christina was murdered, but we can say, for at least now anyway, that they don't think she was.
Damn. Prayers to her family, man. R.I.P. to her. But you too, man. If you like this video, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Sub up. Follow my Twitch. We go live every single day. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. It's your boy JrTheOota. I'm out of here, man.